Alright, mate. It's very strange. Probably when the Queen of South game get abandoned, it was kind of like, right, let's start planning for next week because we've still got a few games to go. So I was trying to organise, obviously, games for maybe the next week or two. I think it would maybe just shut down for a fortnight. So I was trying to put things in place for the following week because I never thought that I don't think it was stupidly, because I think every other manager I spoke to said the same. They were just like, right, we'll shut down just to review it and then we'll see what goes on for there. And obviously things have get really bad, and it's just became all about people's health now, and everybody hoping their families and everything like that's going to be okay. So it's kind of the football's kind of just been kind of put on the back burner now until obviously the government scheme's kind of key now for helping teams to survive and get through this. So that's kind of been my main part, to try to talk to the board and the club, like Tracy and Graham, and obviously the support for the fans has been brilliant, and that's been kind of getting relayed to me all the time. And the board have decided to do what everybody else is doing and going to furlough, but they're going to honour the other 20%, which was brilliant. It's gave the boys a real kind of like a reassurance that they're going to be okay now, and I think to start with, that's the main things people start worrying about. You don't know what's round the corner and how long it's going to last, so you don't know how long companies and clubs and just day-to-day people that do their jobs can survive. So that's been great. The board have been brilliant that way, and I know in the background Tracy and Graham are working hard, and I'm just trying to keep the boys upbeat and informed that what's going on at every step we can possibly do that. It's obviously brilliant for there's a lot of young boys there, and one hand that they've maybe not got a lot of responsibilities, mortgages and cars, but there's boys that have got that. But the flip side of that, for a young boy to go through that mentally, they probably won't really be equipped to dealing with their money getting cut, and then the next thing, as soon as your money's cut, they might say, right, well, we need to do it for the club to survive or whatever. Just talking in general here, not maybe about our club. And then you start worrying what's round the corner then. Will contracts be terminated? Will this happen? Will that happen? The PFA are obviously putting a lot of emails out there that are really helpful, but if boys don't read into them the proper way, you can start worrying and start looking into it further and think this is really, really bad now. And there's no denying it will really affect our game now, not only short term but probably longer term, getting into next season, especially with no start date. But that aside, it's really been crystal clear that the club want to back the players and want to kind of look after everybody that they possibly can, and for as long as they possibly can. And I know they've tapped into the EU500 fund again, of kind of produced, and that's without, it's not just one person, that's a group and a big number of fans, which is, for me, has been brilliant. Obviously, we speak about it all the time, I've loved my time at Ayr, and at times like this shows you how fortunate you are to the club that you actually work for, and the fans and people that are backing you. So when you get out there on a Saturday and things are going great, it's brilliant, you enjoy it together. When it's not, you need to take what comes your way and try and improve on that. So all these things really hit home at this time for me. And obviously I've got a family, so you're the same as everybody else, you're worrying about everybody, but I'm really grateful that other people are going through that and they still find the time to really show togetherness within the club and out with that, with fans and other groups that are getting involved. To be fair, we wanted to get on we got told on the Monday that we wouldn't be going back into the club, so there was no time to get equipment like our GPS units, which track all the boys' distances during the week, building a Saturday, and then obviously analysing what they do on a Saturday. So the aim was to get in there on Wednesday of the week after. That was the immediate week. Kind of, we've been told that we wouldn't be playing games. We fully expected to be in training. That got put off, and then we tried to get in on the Wednesday, just in small groups, say maybe 3s and 4s. Still not knowing the full extent of how the virus spreads. So we were told, no, we don't want that at all. So we couldn't get the GPS to the boys, and we couldn't then give programmes which they would have uploaded every day to the internet, and we could have seen what distances and what kind of loads they were doing. And that's just something that's been, again, we've been able to get at the club this year since I took over, and it's really started to help in this situation. It would have been a great resource to have, but we've not managed to do that. But that's just the way it is. So it's just as much contact as the boys want with me. It's daily. If anybody phones me, I take the call and I'll speak to them. I've went round the boys twice on phone calls, individual phone calls. Most of them just they'd ask questions. I thought it's better to do it over the phone rather than just messaging. But what we've done the last 2 weeks is what we're on now, the Zoom. We've had full squad Zoom meetings, so they've been pretty good to get information across to the boys. And then they get to ask the questions. And it's not the one person asking all the time. I can actually ask a direct question to one of the players. Knowing their character, some boys are quieter, so you need to kind of prompt the conversation to get some off them, and then they get to say what they're feeling and get it off their chest if they're anxious about it or they're unclear. And so with that, you get a bit of banter with the boys. You get a good, at the end, you'll get a bit of normal kind of talk and see how everybody's doing, and it's kind of went down pretty well. I think the boys have been, their spirits were lifted a wee bit. It's a funny one. I'm not saying football's any more important than any other job, but it's so unique that you become so close to each other and you look to pick each other out, pick each other up, and sometimes you're digging each other up at certain times. Just with things, so you're missing that kind of, like, it's a release probably. Sometimes an anger gets built up inside you when you're not playing football, and it's a hard one to explain, but I think getting to see each other face to face has been pretty helpful. It's definitely they just want to get back playing. They just want to get back training. They want to get back playing. And it's not selfish. I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm saying that's a selfish thing to say. It's just, I think everybody that's a grafter or they like working or they're a footballer or whatever they are, they would like everybody to be healthy and having to get back to normality as soon as possible. We're aware that that's not going to be the immediate future that's going to happen, but they just really want to know when the season's starting. Again, if it does, and can we get in and about each other again and be around and just get back to their normal kind of football and daily lifestyle. The last result, Dundee, was obviously wasn't great, so you want to go. We're looking forward to get out to Queens on the Friday. We'd planned for it. We'd really look forward to getting into that game, and we just came off a decent performance against Dundee that we probably should have won at home. So we're looking at it and saying, like, we've been playing pretty well, the confidence pretty high. We knew we needed to probably start scoring more goals because we'd kind of tidied up and kept a good few clean sheets. Maybe 5 or 6 out of 9 were clean sheets, but we were aware that we needed to start getting back on that kind of fluid kind of performances and finishing off chances. So the boys were upbeat. It was a good time for us. We knew a lot of games were coming thick and fast, and we were really, really positive and really driven to, as you say, go towards and get in the top 4. But not be weeks. But of course, you want to, especially for me, my first chance of going and being successful, and I took over probably like 10 games in or 9 games in or whatever it was. I think we had 15 points or something on the board when Ian McCall left, so we're sitting 40 points. So I was obviously looking to try and get as close, if not match, last year's points tally, and it was only 14 points, which only 14 points in this league's a lot of points, but we had a full quarter to do that. So we felt that was achievable, and it would have been an achievement for, especially with a good squad that we've got, and again it was a kind of new squad. With a number of players leaving last year, I thought that'd be really successful to carry on and step up to the mark and the kind of standards of last year. I think everyone will get put out the window. If a decision's made, I think whatever decision's made and when it's made, it'll just be right. It's done. Like, let's move on. That's my opinion. Like, I don't see how you're going to dwell with this situation, how bad it's been, and the grand scheme of things, like we've had to sacrifice something maybe. It'd be selfish to say, oh, that's and keep reflecting back on someone else. You just got to look forward. I think that's in football, to be successful. You need to look forward all the time, because if you were to be looking over your shoulder at the last result or the last year or whatever that didn't quite happen for you, you get caught up in that. So you just need to keep looking forward.